Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today, we're excited to share with you the website we've been working on, a school library website designed to make it easier for students and teachers to access information, borrowing books, and stay connected with our libraries. The first slide is project team structures. This slide shows our project team structure, including the project manager, group leader, and all group members. And then we have project achievements. This slide presents our project deliverables, ranging from planning and wireframes to database schema and front-end development until a report. And then next is general system design diagram, or we can say general descriptions. So this diagram describes, or this picture describes the interactions between three main components: admin or staff library, students, and database or the library application system. It explains what each user can do and how the system communicates with the database. Next is we have project work history or logbook. We have done four tasks. It's planning, analysis, design, and implementations. And then we have output generated. It's project plan, use case, ERD, relation schema, functional relations, and non-functional requirements. I mean functional requirements and non-functional requirements. And then we have wireframes and front end. Next is use case. This diagram visualizes the various use case or actions that two types of users, students and library staff, can perform within the systems. Students have access book categories, search the book catalog, borrowing books, manage their own personal collections, log in and log out. And meanwhile, library staff have managed students and book data, view and update book lists, handle the book loans and returns, manage reports and loan statistics, log in and log out. Each actions depends on the login process, which include an authentication step, ensuring secure access before performing any operations. And then next we have entity relationships diagram or ERD. This ERD shows the database structures and how different entities relate to each other in the library system. The relationship is students can borrow multiple books, staff can manage books and loan transactions, the history entity records action performed by staff. Okay, next we have relation schema explanations. This diagram shows the structure of the library database, illustrating the tables, their attributes, primary keys, and foreign keys, relationship between them. So relation schema is related to ERD. That's why what it says is similar to ERD. Okay, next is wireframe.
So, what about the wireframe? This is the login wireframe. Before going to the main page, both staff or student must log in first. This is help the system know who is using this app. If a student logs in using their account, they will be taken to the student dashboard. This is the main page for student. If student wants to borrow a book, they can go to this page. By clicking the borrow button, it means the student wants to borrow a book using this app. After borrowing book, the student can see their borrowing data on this page. It shows the list of the books they have borrowed. And then last, if a student wants to log out, they can click the logout button. This will safely close the account and return to login page.
Staff dashboard. After logging in using a staff account, the user will be directed to the dashboard as shown in this image. Student data. On this page, staff can view the list of student names, add new student, edit, or even delete unnecessary student data. When staff adds a new student, a model will appear as shown in this image. On this page, staff can manage book data, add, edit, or even delete it. When a book is clicked, its detail will appear, and the staff can immediately edit to the book information. To add a new book, simply click the Add button and a form like this will appear. Loan record. On this page, staff can view student loan data. Statistical. On this page, staff can view student borrowing statistics sorted by the most frequent borrowers. If staff want to log out of their account, they can press the provided logout option.
User interface implementation of the Pustakalaya website. Login page. The login process takes place on authentication page. Users simply enter their username and password, which are provided by the staff. Once verified, the system identifies their role either as student or as staff member and direct them to a profile page, Student Dashboard. This page shows a list of available books in the library. Students can search for books, filter by category or class, and borrow books just by clicking on the book image. Student borrowing page. Here, students can view all the books they have borrowed or are currently borrowing. It shows details such as book title, borrowing and return dates, loan status, and a rating feature. Filters are also available to help find that more easily. Staff dashboard. The staff dashboard displays key information such as the total number of book currently borrowed, and return books. It also includes a log of recent user activity to help monitor change in real time.
All right, my name is Apris Togar, and I will continue the explanation from my teammate. Student data. Here we can see student information such as INIS, NISN, student ID, name, gender, and class. We also have the option to edit the data, update it, or delete it if we need it. Next, loan records. In this section, we can see who has borrowing books, the borrowing and return date, and the status of the borrowing, whether it's still borrowed, already written, or still in process. Activity log. In this feature, it's useful as a history of activities that show what action have been taken by the admin or user. For example, borrowing a book, returning book, editing book, or updating book data along with the X time each action happened. Next statistic. In this section, show which student borrowing books the most. Those who borrowing frequently will be give a rank as shown in the system. And that's all is from me. The next part will be present by my teammates.
Okay, and the last is theme text distributions. Rafiv already contributed in wireframe, front end, and presentation video. Me have distributed on ERD, schema relations, use case, presentation video and slides, and editing presentation video. Putri Nazma Lufia have distributed on ERD, project report and presentation video. Muhammad Aulia have done general design, use case, presentation video, and Apricius Togar have done presentations video and editing presentations video. And then that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. Good afternoon, everyone.